Morning guys, Wednesday the 2nd of December. I was just had a client this morning, and we were making some connections with the influences and the impact of various life experiences and memories for them growing up, particularly on their body image, and that's one part of my work I really enjoy and I really love, actually, is that ability to be able to enable people to you know, connect the dots, make the connections, see how the puzzle pieces may fit. But one of the things they'd not really connected was perhaps the impact of experiencing physical abuse on how they viewed their own body. So yeah, it was a bit of a light bulb moment for them, and I think when I'm doing the course this weekend on looking at the psychology of human relationships, and amongst other things looking at different theories and of significant relationships, attachment and so on, and one of those is about looking at how some of our early forms of attachment when we're younger can influence how we go into significant adult relationships, particularly more intimate relationships, which can really then impact on how we communicate, or sometimes don't communicate, perhaps, you know, our needs that clearly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because it'd be interesting to see how the people connect their learning for themselves, and if they can see the connections. I was also thinking, as well as another activity I look at around, we call it encouragers and discouragers. And it's actually about looking at, you know, different people through your early childhood, adolescence, and then going into adulthood, you know, and looking at the messages, if you like, of the types of words and word sentences, comments that were made to encourage people, and then also the kinds of comments that were perhaps used that may what we call discourage, and that actually those comments, especially when you're younger and you're still trying to make sense of things, they often become what we call our self-talk, and then our self-talk becomes more internalised messages that we often take on board and almost believe as well, and hold on to as quite strong beliefs. So for example, you know, if somebody's told, oh, why did you do that, why can't you be more like your brother or sister, that was stupid, that self-talk can then become, you know, yeah, I'm stupid, why can't I be more like, you know, whoever that is. And then that in turn becomes for some people an internalised belief that, you know, they're stupid in many other situations, or go into other environments and experiences, and if they experience something similar, may interpret that they're stupid. They don't have the ability to be able to be as good as somebody else. But that's not a fact. It's a message that was communicated and that they've then interpreted as a belief and therefore almost a fact. But these things can be changed. They can be affected, and people can make a difference to to how they feel about themselves as adults growing up. You saying hello? You saying hello? You got a friend there? Hey Lola. I was just saying hello to a friend. You can probably hear the barking actually as well. So yeah, those comments we may hear ourselves saying to ourselves, they come from some, and they're not always from us. They can come from different people. So it's important to decipher, you know, which messages are helpful and which messages and beliefs are not so helpful, and to challenge them and recreate different ones. So, and also to look for other evidence as well, to evidence to challenge the belief that, you know, I'm sick, I'm stupid, I'm not worth stuff. And if you can't find the evidence, then you create the evidence. You put yourself in different types of situations or different people where you can create an opportunity to show yourself that you are of worth and that you can achieve and you can do stuff. So yeah, that's, for me, that sort of is it all links, it connects the dots with how we develop some of the belief systems, the way we talk to ourselves, our internal processes, and how we view ourselves as well. So the person I was talking about, this other client, they sort of saw a photo of themselves and made a real sort of connection there, where they said, oh, I remember at the time thinking that I was physically, saw myself as being much bigger, but now I'm looking at that photo, I'm not seeing the same view at all. I actually see myself as quite slim. But the perception they had at the time was that they didn't. And they were making this connection between when they felt ashamed, embarrassed, bad about themselves, and this still happens from time to time, then they actually view themselves literally on a physical level, you know, because of the way they're feeling emotionally. They view themselves as more, you know, sort of not as physically attractive. They see themselves as actually bigger as well, in some respects, whereas when they're feeling more uplifted and happier in their own emotions, they tend to view their image and themselves as in terms of more positive. So that was another element to the learning and the sessions, some of their insights. So guys, on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have the rest of a wicked, wonderful Wednesday, and all the dogs barking in the background still. And I shall speak to you later, guys. Take care, bye.